He lost his face.
And I suppose then that any attempts to obtain immortality or significance through art should always be viewed with great equivocation.
But saved his life.
And ultimately the filmmaker loses the very thing that he sacrificed so much for.
A film that could be Greenaway's best. If he didn't refuse to do it.
There is no room for improvisation. The words are set. I do not find that a useful proposition in which to make a movie.
The documentary drama of life and death.
Maybe the best thing that can happen to any of them, they die.
Of a person that you wouldn't like to have for your neighbor. Told by someone who was like him.
There are people who are struggling to find some significance for themselves, and for the most part, dismally failing.
But didn't like him.
Films is extremely romantic, it's very violent, it's almost melodramatic, excessively so, obsessively so. And yet the actual approach in which the material is treated is a very cool one, is a very intellectual one.
We are always in the same space, although the ideas are constantly changing.
It is about the confabulations, the machinations, the construction. There's a way that the very systems set up as structures are mocked. We know they are constructs, entire constructs. It's just collections of anecdote, which for various reasons that we impart an artificial meaning to. Here we have, if you like, the number count, which has some sense of fate about it. And we know that when the story finishes, the number count finishes. And when the number count finishes, the story finishes. At its most absurd, to treat the nude body without demonstrating its sexuality.
Pure intellectual entertainment.
Very arid, very boring, and very unwatchable. The hero and the heroine do not walk off successful into the sunset at the end, or which in some ways I feel, for me, is slightly outside the canon.
Based on a true story.
Full of irony and paradox and contradiction, they offer no solutions.
The kids love it and we like it.
There are certain positive features.
It's new.
And there is a particular small wasp.
Arcauna Film presents the event of the year.
And maps are fascinating insofar as they
Could be said to be a map of an existence which is no longer there.
It's a sort of microcosm of his whole life and also of his whole important events which ended up in the creation of a system of thought which revolutionized the world.
Luempen film.
I really sincerely believe that one should trust the work and not the author. Infinitely viewable.
I like it.